Not good.
All right.
I'm in the wrong jurisdiction. After some $500 in fines and being in front of 3 different judges and associate judges, oh, well, I can't hear this. Why not? Superior Court of Jurisdiction, right? Well, there's a warrant here. Yeah, well, the warrant's unlawful. Okay, because the vehicle was insured. I produced all the insurance, sir. So there's a big miscarriage of justice here. Well, I can't hear this. Well, then I've asked for direction from 2 different courts now. Okay, so why don't you, sir? Why don't you give me exact directions so I can get my property back that was unlawfully seized? No, not you.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking to the judge.
Okay.
I'm talking to the judge. Okay, well, I can't give you that direction. Why not? Right? You obviously have enough learned knowledge to know it's not in your jurisdiction. So why don't you tell me what jurisdiction it is and the correct procedure to get there? I can't tell you that. So I've spent almost $500 here, right? Taking my money. When I came in first, right? They said I didn't have insurance, and here's the insurance. They made a mistake, right?
Okay.
So what process do I need to go through to get my property back, right? It was a motor vehicle. Well, that's motor vehicle. Instantly, that's motor vehicle because there's no insurance when there was insurance. So that's a provincial matter. I was supposed to be at a trial on the February 21st. I was there. There was nothing filed, and the RCMP didn't show up, and there was never a case. So how can the judge here not have jurisdiction when there's no jurisdiction over there because there was never a case? So why not, Your Honor? Why don't you tell me what I need to do instead of just throwing me back out in the field blindfolded and spun around? Oh, I can't do that because that would be serving justice. So I've spent $500 here, and all my original affidavits that I've paid for, and that was about another $300, okay, are sitting in this court, which I'm going to need for some other court that the judge won't tell me what court I need to go into. So I need all my original affidavits back.
You can do that, but I can only do that if you show me a court order saying that there's an order for return of these documents. That's the only way we can get stuff back.
Oh, so now I have to go back into the court that doesn't have jurisdiction to get my documents back, of which they never had jurisdiction.
I mean, there might be another route. You can obviously get some of your own independent legal advice, but that's, as far as my procedure goes, the only way anything can come out of a court file that's already been filed is by way of court order. If you want to get some other advice, and maybe a lawyer's got some different advice.
And again, buddy, I mean, I understand. I've been here 3 weeks. It's not you.
No, I know.
But you can see the absolute frustration.
Yep.
Right? Anybody could have told me, no, this is a provincial matter. Right? It was seized under Provincial Motor Vehicle Act. You were supposed to appear in a provincial court. You need to go to a provincial court, the one that never happened. Okay, you need to go back to that provincial court to deal with this matter because it's under provincial jurisdiction. You're here in a Supreme Court under provincial jurisdiction, but it's the wrong provincial jurisdiction because we have so many provincial jurisdictions that if we don't dice the pie up into 50,000 different pieces, right, people will start catching on to the scam that's going on here.
Fair enough, and I understand your frustration. Now we've kind of gotten to the point where I can't give you the documents back. Other than venting frustrations, is there anything I can help you with?
And thank you for listening, be my audience to the frustration. Yeah, okay, so I've got to go around the merry-go-round one more time to get...
That's the case, and like I said, I mean, I know you don't want to, but you could always seek out some legal advice just to see if you may not need any of that information back. You may just be spending more money to do absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
And then a lawyer could be like, why did you do that? We could have just done this for like $30. Why did you go spend all that money on that?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So before I drove away, well, I actually was driving away, and I'm going, wait, man, I spent all this money in the affidavits, and the judges always want to see the originals. Well, I better go back and get my originals so that whatever court, whatever jurisdiction, wherever I got to go, they're going to want to see the originals too.
I would talk to a lawyer. There's more the potential that you would use evidence from like another court file and want to attach it as an exhibit to the new court filings or whatever court you're going to be doing it in.
Right.
And that may be the advice that you get, because then they might be like, no, you can't refile an affidavit that's a Supreme Court in some other court because it's not the same document. So it may be 100% useless, it may be 100% perfect, and maybe 100% useless to get any of those from the file.
Yeah.
The lawyer may be like, why didn't you just get photocopies of them? Or why didn't you just use the photocopies that you had?
Exactly. Exactly. Well, as I said, as I was driving off, I'm going, hey, before I waste the gas, let's go back and check and see, because everything was basically effectively just tossed out now.
Yeah.
Let's go back and see if we can get those important originals.
Before running down the gauntlet to get those back, I would hold up. They're gonna. We don't. 11 years before civil files get destroyed, so you got years to figure it out. If you do ever need them back, obviously you can go through the process. But hopefully you don't.
Right on, bud. What's your name?
Dave.
Dave. I don't know, fist, but thank you, Dave.
No problem.
All right,
Have a good day.
Okay.